Business Today is brought to you by Signia Financial Group.
To my people out there working hard to expand your horizons, chasing a flawless dream. Keep your eyes on the prize and we don't look back. It's forward thinking, on to the new stuff. It's time to lay bricks on the foundation of your future.
Get set with Signia to be sure the world will be yours. Take you to exceptional, incredible new heights. And get set with Signia.
Signia, quality solutions for your financial needs.
This is Business Today for Tuesday, July 22nd, 2014. I'm Vic Fernandez. Barbadians are being warned to use their credit cards cautiously during the current depressed economic climate. Chief Executive Officer and Managing Director of Republic Bank Barbados Limited, Ian D'Souza, says the bank is closely monitoring credit card delinquency among its customers, which currently stands at about 6%. He says the financial institution is not overly concerned at this time, but he advises consumers to use the product wisely.
I would like to reiterate that this is a time where a credit card is something you have to be absolutely careful with how you use it, because it is something that can get you into trouble. And very often what we see whenever a customer comes to us that is in a spot of difficulty and they need some debt consolidation, the credit card is featuring heavily inside of there. So as I said, as much as we would like to see the cards, the product being used, people also, the customers also have to be very, very careful at a time like this. If regular income contracts because of an employment situation, that is not a time to supplement income with credit card debt, bearing in mind the fact that credit card debt is also very expensive debt.
D'Souza was speaking at a news conference last week where the bank introduced its student loan help desk to help Barbadians in search of financing to fund their tertiary studies. Enrollment at the Cave School of Business has not been spared the wrath of the economic downturn, and Chief Executive Officer Dr. Janine Coma says since students attending university will now have to pay 20% of their tuition costs, she believes it will have a negative spin-off effect on future enrollment at the business school. Dr. Coma was responding to questions during the signing of a Memorandum of Understanding between the Cave School of Business and Sagicor Financial Corporation on Friday.
It impacts us, yes, because we are also expecting that once persons graduate from the main campus, that they will filter and come over here to do our postgraduate programs. So yes, there's going to be a decline, but our decline has really been from about 2008 because of the economic conditions, and it's been a gradual decline. And I'm sure it will continue.
Meanwhile, one senior university lecturer raises concern that despite a strong focus on science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, commonly known as the STEM subjects, a key component is still missing. Acting Director of the Sir Arthur Lewis Institute of Social and Economic Studies at the Cave campus, Dr. Don Marshall, wants to see greater linkages between private sector organizations and the university. Dr. Marshall says this partnership is needed to further develop the island's human capital and to ensure graduates have an idea of what to expect in the world of work.
It is not enough for us to have our entrepreneurial programs in place, like the SEED program, Student Entrepreneurial Empowerment. Yes, it is. Development. I just want to make sure about that acronym right. It's not enough for us just to have these initiatives in place. We need to intervene and assist and learn from the captains of commerce and industry in Barbados about what happens on the ground, about the challenges they face. We need that feedback loop in order to better inform our graduates and undergraduates on what is it that they're expected to do when they enter into this world called the private sector. What is this private sector, 21st century Barbados private sector, supposed to do?
Additionally, Dr. Marshall stressed the need for public-private partnerships to advance economic diversification.
There is no developed private sector as it were, in Barbados, ready to undertake on its own the challenge of broadening the diversification project. That is to say, the economic diversification that Barbados needs. That's going to come through public-private sector arrangements. Barbados is still very much early in the, and when I say early, I mean early in the field of knowledge building, experience building. We're still very much early in the whole question of how do we do PPPs, public-private partnerships. We're still very much early in how we look at the build, operate, lease and transfer projects, the BOLT projects. We're still very early. The we here is a collective: academy, business, and government, and the unions.
Now for today's financial tip. Don't forget the new school term is right around the corner. Be sure to put aside a portion of your earnings as you take part in the final lap of the crop over festivities. That's been the business today. Join us again on Thursday. Until then, you can get more business and news by logging on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribing to our e-paper, and liking us on Facebook. I'm Vic Fernandez.
Business Today is brought to you by Signal Financial Group.
To my people out there working hard to expand your horizons, chasing a flawless dream. Keep your eyes on the prize and we don't look back. It's forward thinking, on to the new stuff. It's time to lay bricks on the foundation of your future.
Get set with Signia to be sure the world will be yours. Take you to exceptional, incredible new heights. And get set with Signia.
Signia, quality solutions for your financial needs.